What's going on, everyone? It's me, ya boy, Alex the Rambler, joined today by Pigeon.
Hello!
And unsurprisingly, we're on Hearts of Iron 4. So Pigeon's going to explain exactly what we're doing, but it's going to be like a Soviet Union speedrun world conquest. Off you go.
All right, yeah, so that's exactly what we're going to be doing. Today we're going to be doing a Soviet world conquest. We're going for the in-game date world record. I don't know if we're going to quite get it, but we're going to get pretty close. I'm actually really excited to show you this because I don't think you've seen anything this amazing in Hearts of Iron 4. So
I haven't seen it. You sent me a little preview yesterday and I was pretty gobsmacked at how quickly it can be done. What's the current world record? It'll be the link to the video will be in the description, as well as Pigeon's channel, which you should definitely check out for his Hearts of Iron tutorials.
Yeah, so I think the current world record is July 37. So hopefully we can beat that. We'll certainly get close, but yeah.
I don't know how we're going to do it. Like, Pigeon is the expert here. Pigeon is the master. I am the Padawan.
Yes. Well, I'll get you to do a few things for us while we're going through it, and I will explain what we're doing. And I mean, there are some exploits, obviously. Oh. So when we get to the exploits, I will explain slightly what's going on. Alex mentioned that there is a link in the description for the original strategy. If you want to check out the original strategy is done by Mean, and if you want to check it out, if we sort of miss anything, you can go and look at the original strategy. Ours, we're doing something a few things a little bit different that'll actually bring the potential date up a little bit further. So we have a chance to beat him, and that's why we're doing it here today. All right, well, let's get into it.
So the only thing that I know is you mentioned something about civil war. So I'm presuming, is this like a Trotsky run that we have to do?
It is a Trotsky run. Our goal is to rush the civil war. If we look into the focuses, I'll explain what we're going to do here. So we're going to take the path of Marxist-Leninism.
Okay.
Our first one there. And then we're going to do left opposition. After that, we're doing addressing the internal affairs to the right a little bit. And then MKVD primacy. At that point, the civil war should flip or trigger. And then we need Comintern, policy of collective security to the right a little bit more there. And then the last focus that we need is the permanent revolution, down left opposition to the left there a little bit. We just need to get down to that point. So that's going to be our focuses. We'll get to there before like all the stuff kicks off, and then it's just a whole lot of not taking focus. It's going to be great. For research, it doesn't really matter, so I'm just going to pick like the opening three.
What are your opening three then? Because are your opening three the main? Yeah, okay, it's the same that I always do too.
Yeah.
Just,
So I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. The big things that we need to do here is we need convoys, guns, and trucks.
And you're building dockyards.
Dockyards.
Pourquoi?
So we need more convoys. Convoys are going to be kind of the limiting factor here.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, if you look at our production line, that's what we need for production.
Infantry and trucks and convoys. And that's all you're going to need to conquer the world by 1937.
Okay, so I've pulled off the Cav and the Mountaineers. We just need a little bit extra of equipment in stockpile, so I'm deleting those.
Okay.
That we have.
Farewell.
And we're just training the rest.
Okay.
And then that's it for the opening setup.
That's it. That's all you got to do.
That's all you got to do. We just needed to train. Our first PP pick will be a chief of army. And then we're waiting for the purge events. So you're the main controller. You're going to have the purge events. Essentially, what you want to do is pick the option that brings us closer to the Civil War regardless. So if you get a purge event, just pause.
Okay.
And we'll read it, and then our goal today is to trigger the Civil War as quick as possible. And we're going to be doing that by going to left opposition, and then once we get there, we'll set up a headquarters, and we're just going to try to make Mr. Big Mustache very angry. And yeah,
get the purge going. Oh, just okay. So we're not even going to be eliminating many people. We're getting him so angry early on that the Civil War just sparks. Okay.
Yeah. Now we've got a magic trick up our sleeves, make the Civil War very easy. But yeah.
So it doesn't matter that we still got all of the current national spirits. None of this really particularly matters.
No, who cares?
Okay. Are there any other countries you can do this with, or does it have to be?
Nope. It is just the Soviets, and you're going to see why.
Okay, so that's done, and then we just go left opposition.
One of the optimizations of the strat is we're not taking new Soviet woman. We're not going to be doing that one. We actually don't need that. It saves us a few days.
Left opposition, then straight over to addressing internal affairs.
And then with the end of that focus, we got enough for the chief of army.
Okay, I will grab Simeon Timoshenko. Then you'd like me to set up a headquarters?
Yes. Okay, so headquarters, we want it in Ufa. That's how you pronounce it. So just in the Urals. This is potentially another optimization. I think it's slightly faster. In the other strat, Mean uses Odessa. And so when this completes, when the headquarters completes, just grab the ones north and south. We want to expand the land.
What about the Bosphorus?
Oh, yeah, do immobilize just to get the war support. Turkey will back down.
And you say immediately go to the north and south?
Yeah, of Upa.
Okay.
We got one like kind of a long line.
Yeah.
So it messes up the AI a bit because their units move around.
Exploiting the AI? Never heard of it. So straight
No.
north to the
Yeah, just
steel.
got the 2 there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna be able to get 2 more after this, I believe.
And we're not reducing his paranoia one little bit.
No, we want to increase it.
So for the people at home that want to do this and try and beat the date that we do, how long does it usually take? You say that it takes like a couple of hours usually?
Yeah. So if you play on 4 or 5 speed and you just pause like the things, you can do it in about an hour.
Wow. So we have the 10 XP.
Yes. Okay. So this is the fun part. So open up the division designer.
Yes, sir.
Make a new template. Make one with infantry battalions, and then grab an artillery, and then save that.
Just 1 infantry and 1 artillery.
No infantry, just an artillery.
Oh.
Should be a 3 combat with just an artillery. This is exploit.
And then
1.
just save it.
Yes, save that. Okay. And then we're gonna do it again, but this time we're gonna do a mobile battalion, and we're gonna make a cav.
Create empty cavalry. So just a
1
2
cav.
combat with cavalry division.
Correct. All right, perfect. All right, so we need to watch his paranoia, but if we time it correctly, when NKVD primacy fires, that should be the Civil War.
Okay.
So that's when we'll put this plan into action.
And what is the process behind those 2 divisions?
Oh, you're gonna see this.
Okay.
I'm surprised you don't know what this is.
No, I've never seen this.
So this is a pretty famous exploit. It has to do with the Civil War.
Okay.
I've seen a lot of YouTubers do it. I'm pretty sure I've seen feedback. I've seen Bubble Zest do it. Obviously, this strategy has it. I'm not too sure exactly who invented it, but it is very lovely. You're gonna love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so NKVD primacy.
There we go. And then which ones do I want to grab now?
Just the one south there.
Just the one to the south. Okay.
The next one we want to grab after the south one is so we want this state.
Gotcha.
Just for manpower, and then that if we have time we grab that other state. But I think just Chelyabinsk would be the
okay, because it has 2 million people.
Yeah. So at the beginning of the Civil War, it won't be a big problem. We'll lack manpower, but it's not. It's not an issue.
Anti-saboteur campaign. Do I want to do anything about this?
Okay, so just hold off of that for a second.
Okay.
I'm taking the NKVD units out, and then everything else in our army, I'm converting to the artillery template. So what that does is it puts everything into our stockpiles, which we'll update here. I'll go forward a day for us.
We're just going to have a huge amount of equipment.
Yeah. So
77,000.
We have 77,000 guns, right? Now, you have these guns, right? But I don't know, as the Soviets, that seems like a lot of guns. So we don't actually need that. So what you could do is open a Lend-Lease with Italy, because they're at war with Ethiopia, and just give them all of our guns.
And they'll take them.
Yeah. Start as a Lend-Lease, and then click the guns, and then do once, and then hit the little house button. That'll give them all of each line.
Okay.
Give them all the guns, support equipment,
give
trucks,
them everything.
Trains. Yeah, and give them the Air Force too. We don't actually need them. And then just make sure when you have all that, just hit send.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go forward a day. I'm just gonna do this a little bit slower, just so we see the things happen.
Italy accepted our Lend-Lease.
Okay, so if you want to open up the decisions, events and decisions. Okay, you should see it over 90% now.
It's at 90, yeah.
90. Okay, yeah. So that's perfect. We got all the land we wanted to.
We did.
And then I'm gonna select common turn for us, the next focus, and then we're gonna go forward very slowly so we can see the events pop up.
92% now, so I guess it will trigger now.
Okay, come on, fire!
Do it.
Do it, do it, you coward!
Is it?
Do you still have that event up?
Oh, which one?
The whatever the one was.
I minimized it.
Oh, unfortunately, shoot. I did save it just beforehand, but I think we actually picked the wrong option because we did purge someone, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm just we're gonna reload. It's not that we missed anything, or I think we just we meant to click that button. I forgot to tell you, unfortunately. Okay, do you have the event?
Anti-saboteur campaign, yes I do.
Okay, so do the thing.
These are common occurrences in the modern military.
So we'll hit 100% this time, and then hopefully it'll fire. It really should just go. Like, their paranoia is so high. Come on.
Oh, or it is.
Yeah, perfect. So take a look at our army and our stats.
Yeah, it's gross.
Gross, yeah. So what's that? 0.8 soft attack, 0.6 HP, 0 org. Fun. Let's fix that though, right?
I think
don't
we
like
should.
that. I'm gonna fix that. So we also don't have any guns. Oh, you know what we could do? We could just tell Italy, like, hey, this is a really bad time, so we're gonna cancel that Lend-Lease.
Oh, you jammy sod.
So we got all that equipment back.
Okay.
But the other side of the Civil War doesn't have that. Very curious.
Oh.
So we're gonna convert all our artillery to the Cav templates. Okay. Now they're not super great for stats, but they're gonna be a lot higher than the previous one.
Oh, this is just how I just don't play. My mind doesn't work like this.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'm gonna set up a line to go west, and and then we're gonna recruit a ton more cav. So what I'm gonna do is when we unpause, I'm gonna micro the units. If you see any like encirclements you can close, just squish them.
And then we go?
Yep.
I don't know
So
how
we
we're going to conquer, like, the USA.
That's a valid question, which we will find out very soon.
My mind is just going to melt.
So we just have to wait for them to get a little bit of equipment, and then we'll start moving. We're looking to snipe VPs and make encirclements.
Oh, yeah, you've already got an encirclement.
Yeah, they just don't have enough units for the line.
Well, you still outnumber us in terms of divisions.
Yeah, but what are those divisions? They're zero organization.
Zero org, yeah.
Yeah, with 0.8 soft attack. It doesn't matter. You can walk into them and they melt.
I never thought about doing anything like this strategy. I've always done the Soviet Civil War kind of
fairly.
Yeah.
People complain, but look, if you came here for no exploits today, you're gonna be disappointed.
Yeah. So Pigeon's handling most of the micro. I'm just staring in awe of what's happening here. And are we going to be conquering other nations while the Soviet Civil War is still ongoing?
No, we'll finish it very quickly.
How?
It's more of a race, right? We just got to get to the points.
Oh, there he is. There's Trotsky.
All right.
Improve relations opinion, plus 15%.
Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder what that's all about.
Oh, they do have regular divisions too.
If it's a regular division and you can't push it, just encircle it.
And you'll be deploying the units as soon as you can, I imagine?
Yeah, so I've actually done that with the first batch. We now have 117 units.
Oh, well, all right then. Will we need to go all the way east? Go east.
Nope, we need to go all the way west.
Oh, you're already at Moscow, nearly. So the more VPs we take, the more likely they are to have more uprisings? Is that also the case?
Yep, it snowballs, so they lose units, we gain units.
But they'll just take it back. Oh no, with their artillery divisions with zero org, I guess they can't? Is that why they're not moving? Because their organization is so low that they can't?
Yeah, they'll send a command and it'll just stop.
Oh my god. I can see why this strategy is...
popular?
Yeah, I'm glad you're microing, because I'm just looking at the map in a bit of shock.
Yeah, it's a little chaotic.
Do we need to do anything about the Civil War, or...?
Nope. There will be a thing that we have to do just in terms of timing because of Spain.
Oh, they've got between 8 and 21 divisions left. Oh, wow.
No.
Keep going up to Leningrad, please. I can see why this isn't going to take too long now. I'm surprised Paradox haven't fixed this, but I guess they can't, in a way.
Yeah. So part of the reason why I didn't want to do this very early and why this is a very good time to do it now is because there's another major version updating. So if this strategy got a little too popular, maybe they'd notice. The original video is actually doing quite well, so I'm pretty sure they know about a lot of these issues.
Oh, yeah, and I guess as soon as this pops up on my channel... Oh, sorry, that sounds very big-headed. Oh, yes, as soon as Paradox sees my video. Yeah. What now?
Oh yeah, so we got collective policy. So we want to go back to we want to bring back old Trotskyists under left opposition, and then we're working our way down to permanent revolution.
Okay.
And then we'll do committee in exile and then permanent revolution, and then that's all we need.
The permanent revolution. Unlocks 5th columnist decisions to ignite.
Would you believe me if I said this isn't the most tedious part of the run?
I would believe you. Yes, I would full on believe this, because this because I'm just looking at all the other nations that we need to conquer, right? So it's...
Yeah.
Oh, if you zoom out, the map just looks...
Yeah, don't zoom out. So we're about to get Leningrad, and then that should be it.
Nice.
All right, August 8th, Civil War over.
Cool.
That's not too bad. All right, so the next big thing is we need to start moving units to Leningrad, and we need 150 political power for the next step. So I'm going to move our boys to Leningrad.
All of them?
Yes.
And why is this?
So we're gonna go on a field trip
with 92 convoys. Is that enough?
Yeah, like I said, convoys are gonna be an issue this game, so it will be enough. It will slow us down. If we do this right, we can start the war in December, I think, or maybe January.
A world war?
A pretty big one. Yeah.
But now it's just 4 speed until December, and then in 6 months you're going to be able to conquer the world.
Yeah. All right. So when we hit 150 political power,
then
well, I'll show you the pick and then the fun part, which will be our next exploit of the day.
Our first exploit of the second exploit of the day.
Okay. So for the political advisor, pick Maxim Litvinov. So you see here we got acceptance of democratic democracy. I'm going to go forward a day.
Okay.
And let's see what France says about giving us military access. Would they give us a communist nation military access?
Yes, they will.
What? That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, let's get some access from France. How about the United Kingdom?
Yeah, the UK will also give us military access.
How about the United States?
Oh my goodness gracious me. Yes, they will also accept.
Okay. Wow. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think I understand what we're doing here.
All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is move this 97 cavalry stack to the United States with a garrison order. I'll go forward a day so we get those those things. Okay, so we got access. I'm just going to start moving these guys on a garrison order. All right, and then our boys should be moving off now. We've got 18 convoys, so this is sort of the limitation. So we can only move so many at a time.
There aren't many nations in the Allies, so if we...
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh.
Well. So I'm moving to some more to France. I wonder if there's a way to get them into.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll show me.
All right, so for the next little bit, it's going to cry about convoys and logistics, but I'm moving to the US, to France.
I was about to say, well, can't we just ask for some convoys? But I guess that may work in the new AAT.
Yeah, although some stuff might not work. So,
like buying it from the international market, you could buy convoys there, but
I'm more worried about the lease exploit for the Civil War. So
okay,
that might make it longer. Another issue that we're going to have is political power. We need 120 in the bank, so that's really what's going to come down for our timing. It's moving the units and then the timing, and we have to do it on a certain date of the month.
But are we on track right now, or?
I'm thinking we are. Yeah.
Okay, so the troops are just arriving on the US mainland now, just
okay, good.
Here so on vacation.
I'm moving some more to the UK now.
Nice little trip to Washington. Are we going over to the California too?
Yeah, they should be going over there.
What about people like Germany, and they're already in the Axis, and they're a pretty powerful, chunky boy to begin with?
Yeah, they are pretty powerful. It'd be really sad if we just like completely overwhelmed them, and it was like hilariously easy.
Okay.
You were very confident.
Yeah. Well, you've done this a couple of dozen times, you say, so I believe what you're saying. I'm just surprised that this is something we're able to do.
Okay, so I'm as far as the occupation for the UK, I'm moving everything. I'm moving to all the mainland area states, with the exception of London. For the UK, we want to cap last.
Well, France should just cap immediately, right?
Yeah, very likely.
And that's where you're sending the infantry divisions to the UK.
Right. So the UK will be doing a little bit of fighting. So the guys with helmets, they have actual stats probably comparable to the UK divisions, and then obviously the Cavs are very weak.
What sort of research do you want me to do? I just put guns on, but
yeah, guns. It really doesn't matter.
Fair enough.
I mean, we could research nukes. It's not gonna.
All right then.
Okay, so on the 22nd of the month, we're going to pause, and I will show you the trick. We did everything right.
You can conquer the world with this one simple trick.
There's one simple trick, exactly.
And it has to be on the 22nd.
Yeah, 21st, 22nd. There's a reason for it. If you don't do it on that date, it makes it harder.
Why is that?
I'll explain it when we get to it.
Okay.
All right, this is the magic trick.
The magic moment. Here we go.
All right, so I need you to open up the diplomacy screen and then open the country list.
I've got all of the nations open, yeah.
Okay, so filter by democratic, communist, non-aligned. Select
democratic,
those filters.
Communist.
Everything but fascist should be selected there. Yep.
Yeah.
So you have a list. Okay. So I want you to click on Afghanistan and then hit justify war goal and then hit conquer and then pick a state, and it should say 10 days.
It does,
right?
Yes.
Okay, so now normally what happens, right? Like 10 days and the next one should be like 30 and then 90 or something like that, right? Okay, so let's go and click the country list, go back. Skip Albania, there's a reason for it. We'll go to Argentina.
Argentina, you want me to justify? Mesopotamia, 10 days, okay.
Ooh, 10 days, that's, okay, well that's weird.
That is weird.
It should have been a little bit higher. Maybe that's just another bug. So we're not doing Albania because we're going to save them for Italy. Yep. We're not going to do any of the allied minors right now. So not Australia, not Canada, not South Africa, New Zealand.
Okay.
And we're not going to do any of the majors that we're declaring on. So not France, not the United Kingdom. And we're not doing Philippines because they are the puppet of the US. But let's go to Austria, see what this one is. Probably a little bit more, right?
I'm going to guess. No, that's also 10 days. Wow.
Two political power and 10 days.
Yeah. Is this the most tedious part?
Yeah, this and the peace deal is the most tedious part. Okay. I'll start from the bottom. You go from the top. We'll meet in the middle.
Why is it 10 days?
Okay, so that's a great question. So if you hover over the justification, in the justify war goal screen, okay, so the little sword icons, if you hover over that, it'll give you the modifiers.
Ongoing war justification plus 2,300%.
Right. So you'd think that would be a thing, but because NKVD and Lev Trotsky are there, those modifiers, that puts it below 100%. And then for whatever reason, the way that it calculates, it just breaks it. And so it's below 0. So it just defaults to the bare minimum.
Okay.
If people are watching and they're following the previous strat that Mean did, he grabbed Carl Roderick for another justification thing. It actually doesn't affect it. So this actually saves us about a month of time. So this is how we're doing it a little bit quicker.
There you go. Costa Rica, Cuba. So this is why we needed the specific amount of political power in order to do this.
Yes, we need 2 per country.
2 per country. Latvia.
And then I got Liberia.
And then that should be everything. With 23 PP left over.
Yeah, and we had enough. I think we had around 140. I wasn't quite paying attention, but world tension is 16.
Okay.
We want to watch how fast it goes.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So one day it's 46, next day 78,
100.
100 by Christmas. All right, so we're getting embargoed, but they're okay with us being in their territory. That's fine.
That's bonkers.
And so we're going to want to declare on the 2nd of the month.
Any reason in particular, or just because it's...
Yeah. So the reason why we're not doing it on the 1st is because the faction check for major check is for the 1st of the month.
Okay.
So for China, they don't start as a major. They start as a minor. And so long as there isn't a check for them to be, for the game to see whether or not they are a major, they'll still be a minor at the end of the peace deal. So we have until the end of the month effectively.
Okay.
To win the civil war. All right. And so I'm gonna start the justification for Spain now. If we did everything correctly, we can just start declaring war on everyone.
Now?
Yeah, so what you do is you want to hit war goal and then declare war and then just hold down enter.
Hold down enter.
Yeah, just hold down enter. There you go. Perfect. All right, so now click the available war goal again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just need to repeat this about 60 times.
Oh, so it's a laborious process here.
All right, so do you want to micro the UK and France? I'll take care of the US. So the big thing is, if they're on a VP and you want them to move, take tiles around it and let them walk off it. If you're fighting on a VP, like you're gonna have some guys in like Cardiff and Bristol, just walk them off. Just walk them off when the battle starts, and then sort of grab everything in Scotland and then just kind of move south, and just don't take London just yet. But try to get like as many VPs as possible.
Because we're at war with basically the whole world, almost.
Essentially, yes.
And the aim is to capitulate the US, France, and then the UK.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
France should be very quick.
Yeah.
And then after France capitulates, we'll get access from Italy and then move the French troops, or the troops that were in France, down into Italy. And if you're struggling with battles, you can deploy some air forces. So just grab some airports. Yeah, but it
shouldn't be too difficult.
It shouldn't.
Here.
Nah, it should just be more or less like maybe there's moving a little bit slow and you want not red air.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna pause.
Yep. Oh my god.
It's France capitulated. Yep. Pausing. Sorry.
So
Everyone's
many
joining the allies.
So many pop-ups. Oh my lord.
All right, so since we're at war with the allies and Italy is at war with Ethiopia, they'll give us military access.
Okay, lovely.
So yeah, I'll just move the French troops down for you.
Thank you. What about Belgium and Luxembourg sending their troops in, and Switzerland? It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It also doesn't matter that like Finland is on our border and marching in, and Poland is.
Chicken pox in the USA.
Yeah, it's chicken pox. We'll fix that though. We'll make it all red.
Northern Ireland isn't going very well.
Yeah, it won't. It's fine. You really just need the most of the VPs in Britain.
Okay, I'm gonna try and take Norwich. I'll remove myself out of Dover. And how long should we be spending on this?
This will be over very quickly.
Okay. Oh, they left Liverpool open. Thank you.
Yeah, you'll notice how they don't have enough units, so they just kind of move around. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. So you just want to grab the stuff in the south.
Oh, I've been trying. They've been killing the divisions.
Yeah. So the stuff in the center here we can move down. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bring everything down from Scotland too.
Okay. I need to delete the garrison order then, because they just keep.
Oh yeah. Sure. Yeah.
How's the USA?
USA is very close to being capped. We just need a few more VPs.
And why does the UK need to be last?
It's just the easiest one to do last.
Oh.
Okay, so that should be the US.
Okay, I'll just take London now then.
Yes. So when you take London, it should be the last.
The Greece is not in the faction.
Yeah. Okay. So Greece is always annoying. Sometimes they join the faction, sometimes they don't. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Oh. Okay. That's fine.
What did I do wrong?
It's not your fault. It's my fault. So what I was trying to do there is when you took London, we wanted to pause it to bring Spain in. Just the timing was really bad. Nothing you did wrong. I could have mentioned it, but yeah, we wanted to bring Spain in just at the 10 p.m. of that day. But it's fine. So we have a massive peace deal because we can go grab Spain later. It's not even a huge issue. But there was a cheeky way to get like the Republican Spain in.
Oh, okay.
All right. So we have a peace deal with everyone that we fought except for Greece.
All right.
So here's the next tedious part.
Taking all of the nations. Okay.
Yeah, I'll start at the bottom. You go at the top there.
So it's just select all.
Yeah, select all of each nation. Oh, I think actually your main controller. Unfortunately, I think you're gonna have to do this.
No.
I'm so sorry, bud. We're also gonna grab their navy, so everyone's navy.
Isn't our resistance going to be sky high?
Yes.
So
Yeah, it's gonna be a race.
It's a race before everything implodes?
More or less, yeah. And because we do need the guns for the other wars, I'm going to be setting it to no garrison.
There we go.
Okay.
Everything has been taken.
So confirm and exit.
Da, 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 da.
Please don't crash.
Oh. Okay. Well, the world is looking
a little bit red.
A lot more red than it used to be.
Yeah. Okay. So you'll see this, the countries that we've left out were the fascist ones.
Yes.
So they'll join the Axis. So for the next exploit, we're going to be doing Italy.
Okay.
So of course you see that we're still at war with Greece.
We are.
It's a minor issue. I'm just going to put like some troops like over here by the Danube and that.
Okay.
So they don't really take it, but we need to get all of our troops from the UK. So we want to just start lining up on Germany, all of our units, with the exception of the ones in Italy. I guess we forgot Lithuania, but we'll declare on them in a second.
So is Germany the toughest one to do?
Nope, I think Japan's the toughest. I don't know. People don't struggle with Japan, but I do. It's probably the bit that slows me down the most.
Yeah, Germany's got about 40 divisions.
Yeah, which we're going to overwhelm. I'm going to justify on Albania.
Are you justifying on all of the fascists?
Yeah, we actually can do that. So just for the fascist, but not Spain. So I'm going to declare on Albania. It's going to take a little bit for the Germans to get involved.
Okay.
But we should see some chickenpox in Italy in a second here. Yep. It looks like they had Rome. Interesting. Need them to walk off Rome. Normally they're not on Rome. Okay, thank you. Okay, that's the puppet.
Transfer or occupy? It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. We're going to just annex them.
Okay.
Annex both, take the navy. Perfect. Yes. Okay, this is a good run.
Keep the occupied territory. Yeah. Okay. Albania we're still at war with.
That doesn't matter. They should join the Axis.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to grab all the navy, merge them up, and move them to Shanghai.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, essentially just set them to go, be aggressive, and then we just want to just micro around them, similar to the Civil War strat. Just like look for holes in the line and then just spam units into it.
Why beat their army when you can just go around it?
Exactly. And there's Greece in the Axis, which we wanted. So everyone that we're at war with is in the Axis right now.
Could you, in theory, just swarm this with cavalry instead of infantry?
Maybe.
It would be they'd be moving quicker, right? Or motorized, or...
Yeah, the motorized might be a little bit quicker. The big thing would be like the air, I guess we got to watch for. But the thing with the German army, though, is you do have to fight it sometimes. They like to stand on their cities. So I found this is the easiest way to do it. Spain's going to be a bit of a mess. We'll have to sort them out. Oh,
there we go.
Again! Damn it!
What did you do again?
That's the declare war on Spain. That's okay.
Oh.
Yeah, just annex what we can. I just have to go down and fight them. That's fine. We'll fight. We'll send some, leave a group here for Lithuania and leave a group for Spain.
And Lithuania. Why aren't we at war with them?
Because we forgot to declare war.
Oh. So what is the current world record date?
July. So we're getting there. Okay, goal for Honduras. Let's get
one
for
I missed that one.
Yeah, I missed it too, it looks like. Two of us here, right? So right.
You'd think 2 brains would be enough. Will Honduras join Japan?
They should. They're fascist. I think National Spain will join them too.
I know, Honduras are democratic.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
If they don't, we can get over there pretty easily. So we got 2 fronts right now. It's not a problem. But
Spain and Japan.
Yeah. So Japan's going to be the hard one because we got to land in multiple spots. So once we land with those units there, we want to reset up another one. And hopefully they shuffle units across and we catch them with our subs. Massive naval battle, by the way. Right here. We were going to sink them.
So we have the port, so just flood in troops now?
Yes. Grab 7 more here. I'll move this 9 across. Yeah, we're going to do that. And then we're deploying more in Shanghai in a day. And then we can move some more over. That's another naval invasion off.
Just spread like a plague in Japan. Here we go.
Take as much as you can. Crush them.
Make them suffer.
Yes, Honduras. Yes.
Nice.
They will be in the peace deal, so we don't have to worry about them.
I am spreading. You said you usually struggle with Japan, but this seems to be going...
It's going very well. If we'd done the Spain thing, I think we would have gotten the world record for sure. Look at the date. We're so close.
A shame, but this is still a lot of fun regardless. There we go, Tokyo's fallen. But as you say, this isn't an official...
No, it's not, yeah.
It'd just be bragging rights. Hey, look at us, guys.
Yes, look at how fast we've gotten the World Conquest. I mean, I intend to break. I don't know about you.
I mean, this is this is by far the only World Conquest I've ever done. So
you haven't done one yet?
I've never done one.
Oh, just can't be bothered, eh?
Yeah, I don't have the my attention span after 1941 just goes into the pits. I like the prep and the setup, but then it's like the same with Total War campaigns. Like I enjoy the early game, but then the late game I just find laborious. What else do we need to take in Japan now for it to be over?
Probably the North Island, and Osaka. Osaka's gonna be the next target.
Oh, Spain joined Japan.
Which Spain? Republican Spain.
Republican Spain, yeah. They're sending a lot of their troops back to the mainland in Japan.
Yeah, this is sort of what I get a little bit worried about.
Well, eventually we'll win. It's just in the time frame. There we go. Japan has fallen. Yeah, they should capitulate now.
That's them. Yes.
All right.
Okay, so the anarchists should be dead here in a second. All right, so we're in June. We just need to cap the anarchists, and they're on a sliver.
It's annoying that the nationalists didn't join Japan.
Yeah, see, that's what I was actually thinking was going to happen, but I guess the other ones decided to go first.
So we're not going to get the world record because of Spain.
There is a cleaner way to do this. When we're attacking the allies, if we do the Republicans first, they'll join the allies there, and if you time it correctly, you can just get them before they call in the nationalists.
Okay.
Or, like, call the allies into their war, so...
The nationalists have quite a number of divisions.
Yeah, they should be fairly weak, though.
Man, killing these anarchist Spain units has proven to be a bit of an annoyance.
There's the anarchists. We just had now the nationalists. When we invade behind them, they should collapse, so...
Almost there. Yeah, we should we have left some ships?
I did.
In Spain,
it's
if we...
moving. Have to go around Africa, it looks like.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, should we have left some ships on the bay? You know, I guess.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. This is still a very nice and very good effort. So, would you have reloaded this if you were going for the world record and started again?
For sure. I would have reloaded at Spain.
But for the purposes of a demonstration, what have we learned today, class? How to conquer the world by 1937. Wait, why is there a French division? There's some random French divisions. Free France.
I don't know. Like exiled foreign legions.
Huh.
Sometimes there's bugs like that. Oh, you know what what we're having? The issue? We don't have the planning offensive mechanic.
What do you mean?
So if you click on like Madrid, like the state, and hover over the little icon there by the plane, like a tile. See, there's unplanned offensive.
Unplanned offensive. Yeah. Gross.
I completely forgot about this. That's what makes Spain messy.
Do they have cores on the whole of Spain?
I don't know. They lose their cores in the Civil War. Oh, you mean like how many VPs are going to have to take? It's going to be like all of them. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate.
So it might be 1938 by the time we get this done.
No! Keep pushing. Overwhelm them.
At least their divisions are utter tosh. Oh, we've got complete aerial supremacy in Spain.
Yeah, I'm trying to get everything in. Yeah, so if you're following us at home, just restart if you don't get Spain in.
Otherwise, we may have had it, like you say.
Yeah,
we did a couple of errors which cost things a little bit, but overall, I think we showed you showed off the base strategy of how it can be done, and I've been gobsmacked.
Yeah, and if you do end up watching Mean's video, like it's a good read. Like if we didn't explain things well enough, he goes through it. You just don't need Karl Roderick, and you don't need to do New Soviet Woman. If you want, move the headquarters. I'm still kind of debating whether or not that's a good one, but those are the two efficiencies that I bring to that strat.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, 2 or 3. Yeah. Oh, we're so close. Come on, Zaragoza. Just
die.
They're like last standing. I hate it.
It's mainly La Coruna, I think, would do it.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing 17 cast damage.
Our divisions have like 7 attack, 3 attack.
Yeah, it's because of the -90.
Yeah. It's gross.
You have to do 37. Come on. It's going to be a terrible title.
I conquered the world in 1930. Oh, yeah, there he goes. We did it. Force attack was the last.
Yes!
Yes, there
November
we go.
37, yes.
Woo!
Woo!
Just take all the states, confirm and exit, and then that's it. That's the world conquered. We did it! Thanks very much for showing me that. I didn't think that you could do it that quickly, but we were, what, 3 months away from the... 4 months? 4 months away?
Yeah, I think if we had done Spain, this would have been a July 37.
Yeah, so we would have been in it to win it. But if you've done it, why not let me know in the comments down below? And please do check out Pigeon's channel. And the current world record holder is...
Mean.
Meme?
Mean.
Mean, okay.
M3AN.
So you'll find both channel links in the description. Thank you for joining me today, Pigeon. And
Yeah, you're very much welcome.
And if you've got anything else you want to show me at some point, let me know. But until next time, everyone, comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll be back very soon. Ta-da! Many thanks to the Patreon cult leader, Jack Troku, and Patreon champions, Chancellor64, Haigu, Logan Whaley, and Wyatt Green. And many thanks to all the other patrons, Twitch subscribers, and YouTube channel members too. Thank you.